This is John Robinson.
And Alexis Arredondo Sorosa Cremona Rodriguez interviewing Miss Gilbert. Hey, Miss Gilbert.
Hey, Alexis.
What are you best at?
Math. Really good at math. That's really all I'm good at, Alexis. Really good at math.
Oh, okay. What are your weaknesses?
I'm not a people person, so I'm not good with like small talk, how's your day? It's good. Not good with that.
What are your goals?
Like as an educator or like just in general?
In life.
In life?
Yeah.
Well, my main goal is to make sure that my child is taken care of and that she is a good person, and because of my religious belief, I would like for her to follow God.
When were you most satisfied in your job?
When I taught in Alabama, I taught a lot of kids that their parents were in jail or they didn't know who your parents were. And so like their main concern was turning 16 so that they could drop out of school. And so I liked it when I taught a kid that's goal at 9th grade was to drop out when they got old enough, but then they ended up graduating, and like to talk to them now, like they have jobs and they got out of the situation that they were in.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
I would like to be an animal that hides 90% of the time.
What animal?
And just minds my own business. Something that lives like underground. Something
Why?
like that. Why?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's less disappointing to people if you're just hiding and not there all the time. If you're around, you can do things that upset people. And, I don't know. It makes me feel bad.
Okay. If you could start your career over, what would you change?
Like what would I be if I weren't a teacher?
Yeah.
I would be a pharmacist.
Why?
Why? Because I think that it is very neat how the medicine can break down and change certain aspects in your body.
What frustrates you?
Like with school, kids that have the capability to do things and then they choose not to do them, and so they are settling for being mediocre, and I find that frustrating.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Like in my teaching career.
In your life?
Eventually I would like to do administration. Probably not in the next 5 years. So in the next 5 years I'll probably still be teaching.
Oh. How do you want to improve yourself in the next year?
Oh, you only want one thing?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, to improve myself, of course I would like to be in better shape. I just kind of let that kind of fall. I try to be nice to people, nicer. I'm nicer now than I used to be. So that's a goal.
What is your biggest regret and why?
Like in my whole entire life? Well, I can tell you something recently. I had a student and we knew he was going through some things at home, and nobody really, I don't know, we just kind of chalked it up to, well, he'll just be that particular way. And now like he's in prison for the rest of his life. And so I think that's kind of a regret to not reach out to those people, when you see them and you're like, oh, they have potential, and then they're making bad decisions and you're just like, oh, well, maybe they'll change.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.